This is the Fredericksburg Neighbors Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Dorrette Stewart.
Welcome back to another episode of the FXBG Neighbors Podcast, where we share the stories of our favorite local brands. I'm excited to introduce you to my guest today. We've got Dorrette Stephenson joining us with Village Gate Life Coaching, LLC. Dorrette, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for accommodating me. I really
Well,
appreciate
I am really excited about this and excited to learn more about you and your business. So let's start there. Share with us, what is Village Gate Life Coaching?
So Village Gate Life Coaching is life coaching, individual life coaching. I do personal life coaching with individuals who are doing fairly well. They do not have a mental health diagnosis, but they are trying to work on a particular area of their lives. Perhaps they're taking care of a relative or job situation, their career. They're having some kind of stressful situation that they need to kind of talk through with a professional, or they're simply just wanting to challenge themselves and explore, things like their confidence, building self-esteem, just working on personal goals and personal development. And I'm here to help them do that.
Amazing. I'm really glad that you just went through a couple of different types of scenarios to give examples of what life coaching can do. It's kind of a concept that I've only heard about a few years ago. And so I feel like when you were describing it, anyone can benefit from it because everyone has, goals that they want to achieve. And so I just love the concept of life coaching so much.
Thank you. I love it too.
Well, I can tell when you're talking about it. And so tell me, what would you say sets you apart in the life coaching industry?
So, life coaching, most people, or I would say you do not have to have any kind of formal licensing or qualifications, but it definitely helps. And so for me, I'm actually a licensed social worker. I have decades of experience in helping others with their concerns, life concerns, working for the Executive Office of Health and Human Services for 20 plus years, and decided that after I completed, because I didn't feel completed my successful career. It is very much who I am, and I wanted to continue to use my skills and my experience that I acquired for so long. And to be quite honest, it is very much in my nature just to help and want to, especially women, to help empower them, just empower people to just be the best that they can be. So many people doubt themselves, they doubt their abilities, and I can't do this, I don't think I can, and they just need that little push. And that's where I come in. And so being a licensed social worker and having all those years of experience helping others, it is just absolutely a great transition that I started my life coaching business about almost 4 years ago.
Amazing. I'm so impressed by your background, and that just makes you so incredibly qualified to do this. And so if someone is listening and who doesn't have experience with life coaching, what could they expect working with you? Like, talk a little bit about the process.
Okay, so what I tend to do is I offer a 20-minute kind of a consultation. I want to
Hmm.
get to know what it is that the individual would like to achieve and goals and what they'd like to work on. So I get to know them. I kind of talk a little bit about my background so they get to know me as well, because my goal is to work collaboratively with the individual. It's not me just telling them what to do or, it's a team. And so would happen is that I have that conversation and then we would set up a time. It will be a 60-minute session and we will talk about whatever it is that's on their mind that they want to talk about, that they want to address, that they you want to set goals for. Is it a career situation? Is it, as I said, burnout? Are they feeling
Hmm.
overwhelmed with caring for children, a loved one? It could be any type of situation. Um, I'm here to help them do that. And we would just go through the session. And then I like to do weekly sessions to begin, because we have to build like a momentum and a rapport with each other. And then we continue, and it's entirely up to the individual how often they want to meet after we've met a few times.
Amazing. I love it. I feel like this could benefit everyone.
I agree.
So clearly, you are working very hard in your business. So tell me, when you're not life coaching, what are you doing for fun?
All right. Well, I have a pretty fun life. I think I've always had a
Ah.
fun life. I have a great outlook on life, and I think life is meant to be lived. And I have done that very well. And so, one of my favorite things to do, I do 18th, 19th century reenactment, and I love to dress, and so I can dress up in, the corsets and the big, dresses and, and the boots and the fancy shoes and all of that, and and then really try to educate folks at these functions. And we travel. I travel with a group of women, and we travel and teach others about history, which I also love. I kind of developed that. I certainly didn't like history in school, but as I have gotten older, and I just have a passion for history, and it is one of the reasons why I moved to Fredericksburg. I just love the history, looking at the Civil War, and thinking about Shiloh Old Site, and that was used as a Union hospital, and just so much history here. And so dressing up and frolicking around and
Hmm.
just I love people, and I love to be
Hmm.
with people, and that's one of the things that I do. But I also love to travel, which that helps me to do that as well.
Hmm. I love it. You are definitely living your best life. It sounds like so much fun, the reenactments.
And
I
that's
just,
the goal for everyone, right?
oh my gosh, so much fun. I love it. So, if someone listening is thinking about becoming a life coach, or has maybe thought about that as a career path,
Mhm.
what advice would you give them?
So I would, let me see. I would say that um, you have to be a person that love people. I think that is key. I think the other thing is being a good listener,
Mm-hmm.
being, and listening to someone without being judgmental, without
Mm-hmm.
judging, why they did this or the other. And I think it does help to really be in tune with your own lived experience. I have
Mm-hmm.
a lot of experience in life, not because of, some of it obviously is age, but also this is the third country I've lived in. And
Mm-hmm.
so, I have a very broad perspective of the world. and of people. And I think just being really open-minded and just be ready for anything someone is going to bring to you to help them solve. And so I think that type of person would do well. Those are some of the qualities that I think, and there are more, but I think those are the main ones. You have
Really
to
good
love
advice.
You have to love what you do.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for that. So what is something that you wish the listeners knew about Village Gate Life Coaching?
That you have that they have a seasoned woman here who has a lot of life experience. So when I coach, I'm not just talking about also my academic life, my former academic life, and what I've learned about people and human nature and concerns and issues and all the things that we all go through at different times. There are stages. I have this saying, life is full of twists and turns. And so we all have those. And so I think, I know that what I bring to the table is a lot of knowledge, but also compassion and genuine care and the desire to help. And I'm here.
Amazing. Amazing. I can feel it. So if the listeners want to work with you, if they want to learn more from you, connect, where can they find you?
So I can be found on my email address is Dorrette@villagegatelife.coaching.com. And my phone number is, I almost said Massachusetts, 540-395-4188. Again, 540-395-4188 is my phone number. I can also be found on Instagram at Village Life Coach, the number 7, or on Facebook as Dorrette B. Stephenson, LCSW.
Amazing. Dorrette, thank you so much for joining me on the podcast today and sharing Village Gate Life Coaching with us.
Thank you, and you have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Fredericksburg Neighbors Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to fxbgneighborspodcast.com.